Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to draft and cut a deep illusion neckline corset. If this sounds like something you're interested to learn, keep on watching and let's get started. So guys, I've already gone ahead to draft out the basic bodies. Okay, so from the shoulder to my bust point is 9.5 inch. From the shoulder to my under bust is 12.5 inch. From the shoulder to the waistline 15 inches, and the basque length is 4.5 inch. You can also make yours 5 inch. Okay, next thing I did was to come up by 2 inch from the bust point, so this will serve as my chest line. Use your ruler and make a straight line. Also go ahead and level. Okay, so I divided my shoulder measurement by 2. I marked half of it on the shoulder line and on the chest line. I'm going to connect the two dots in a straight line like so. Okay, so I'll level as shoulder line. I'm also going to come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Then I'll divide what I have left, get the midpoint. From there, you come inside by half of an inch. At the chest line, mark quarter of your bust circumference. Then use your curve ruler like so. You place like so, then connect the dots to give you your armhole curve. For the neckline, I marked 3 inch for the neck width. Okay, then I had to connect from there to my shoulder slope. Okay, can you see? So the next thing I want to do now is to mark half of my nipple to nipple. My nipple to nipple is 7 inches. Half of it is 3.5. I will go ahead and mark all the way around and connect all the dots in a straight line just like this. Alright. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to come here on the waistline. I'll mark 1 inch on both sides. Do the same thing at the basque line and also repeat the same thing at the under bust. 1 inch on both sides, then connect the dot in a straight line like so. After that, you place your curve ruler, then make your curve from the bust point to your under bust, just like you see me doing here. So you can actually achieve this with your free hand as well. Okay, from the shoulder to my chest line, I have 7 inches, so it's too much, so I decided to come up by 6 inches. Okay, that means 1 inch, so I'll just connect like so. Then this now will serve as my new chest line. I'll also label so you don't be confused. Okay, so go ahead and extend this line just like this. Extend to the new chest line, and also tighten your over bust. I marked 1 inch on both sides for the tightening of my over bust. Okay, so you connect like so. So this is a deep illusion neckline. All right, so from the under bust, I came down by 1 inch. You can decide to come down by 1.5 if you want. Okay, so I'm going to connect. You can see what I'm doing here. You connect your sweetheart neckline like so. So I'm going to use my marker to make it visible for everyone to see. So that is it for the deep illusion neckline. And also connect your curve for your corset. Can you see? Connect from there to your under bust. Can you see? So after that, I'm going to divide what I have here at the armhole area. I'll divide the space I have here. You get the midpoint. From there, you come down by ½ inch. Okay, then extend the line going towards the armhole side. You get just like this. So now this will serve as your new armhole. Can you see? Now I'm going to connect the second cup from there to that point I marked, and also place like so. Connect from there to the other side. Okay, connect from there to your bust point, sorry, to your under bust. So you go ahead and do it like so. I will come down by 3 inch for the neck length, that is the neck deep. I'll come down by 3 inches and also label my cup as 1 and 2. Also give directions on how to join them. On the bust point, I came down by 1.5 inch. Okay, I want to make my bust that, so I connected from there to my bust point. Now I'm going to include my measurement. My bust circumference divided by 4. I marked it. Replace the dot you have there and also add your 1 inch or 1.5 for your seam allowance. On the waistline, to mark quarter of your waist circumference, replace your dart and also add your normal seam allowance. Connect from there to the basque line and also connect from the waistline to your bust line. Okay, so I'm going to come inside by 1 inch on the waistline. I came inside by 1 inch for my waist cinching. Okay, that is the waist snatch. I came in by 1 inch for it. All right, just like this. We have different ways of doing that. Can you see? So now I'm going to connect from the waistline to my basque length in a slanted form like this. So this now will give you the basque inset. After I was done with all of this, I'll go ahead and cut it out. Just look at what I'm cutting here so you don't make mistake while cutting yours. You cut through the bust dart, cut through the nipple to nipple line, then cover your bust dart like so. You cover it like so, then go ahead and reconnect this point. Okay, so now that I'm done with that, I'm going to continue cutting, cut out everything. Just watch what I'm doing here.
Stories that we share, hit play and capture light, every day and every night. With you, my moment's right.
So guys, after cutting, this was what I had here. Can you see? So the next thing I want to do is to make sure the basque inset aligns properly with the other one. Can you see? So I'm going to place them together like so. Then I will make a point. Can you see? After noting that point, I'm going to connect from there to the other side. Okay. So you're going to do this after cutting the basque. Okay, so you can see we now have equal length and equal size of everything there. Okay, so I'm going to label as yoke and center front and side front. That is CF and SF, center front, side front. Go ahead and label. Now I'm going to cut the back pattern. So from the shoulder to the waistline is 15 inches. Can you see? So the only difference from the front pattern and back pattern is just the zip allowance and high neckline. So I went ahead to label shoulder line, chest line and waistline, and also label my zip allowance so you don't get confused. So I'm going to mark 3 inch for the neck width. I'm also going to come down by 1.5 inch for my neck depth. I will connect like so to give me my round neckline, just like this. Okay, now I'm going to mark half of my nipple to nipple, which is 3.5. I'll mark at the chest line, I'll mark at the half length, sorry, at the waistline. Then I'll connect the dots to give me a straight line. On the waistline, I'm going to subtract half an inch on both sides. You connect like so from the chest line to that point. Okay, so now I'm going to also come down from the neck depth by 1 inch. Then I'm going to make an open yoke just like this. Okay, so you connect from there to that point. Now you are going to include your measurement, which is the bust circumference divided by 4. You mark it and add your seam allowance. At the waistline, mark quarter of your waist circumference, replace your dart intake of 1 inch and add your 1.5 for your seam allowance. You connect like so. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is to avoid any form of bulginess after attaching the zip to the skirt. Okay, and to the half length, you're going to come up by 1 inch on the zip allowance side, then you make a slant from that point to your waistline. Can you see what I did here? So by doing so, you have removed your zipper bulge. Okay, any form of zipper bulge. So we're going to repeat the same thing we did at the front piece by coming in by 1 inch on the waistline. Okay, so like I said before, it will serve as your waist cinching. Okay, so I'm just going to label as back yoke, okay, and back bodice. I'll also label here as back bodice later. So I'm going to go ahead now to cut it out. All right, so if you don't want to add zipper to yours, you can make yours a lacing bar. Okay, if you don't want to add zip, you add a lacing bar. Okay, but if you're adding a lacing bar, there's no need adding or marking your zip allowance. Okay, so I've gone ahead to cut out everything, as you can see. So if you are sewing this on that neck part, you're going to add 2 buttons or 2 hooks with tiny rope to attach the button. Okay, so we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one.